It was a conflict fought to keep them in bondage or set them free. But how did life change for enslaved people as the American Civil War raged around them? As word of a deepening divide between slave states and free states reached African Americans through the so-called Grapevine Dispatch, an informal communication network among enslaved people, long-held hopes of emancipation grew. In Black-led churches that had sprung up in the South, congregations staked their claims to citizenship. Black preachers and deacons were regarded as leaders. Male members helped shape the church's future by voting on which people to admit, while Black women carved out space to shape family religious life. War brought dramatic change to the lives of enslaved people, some of it disruptive, some of it welcome. Early in the war, enslavers sought to prevent Black people from seeking refuge with the Union Army by relocating them in a process known as refugeeing. Others were taken away and forced to help build fortifications, work in military hospitals, and provide labor at supply depots, aiding the very force that fought to keep them enslaved. But the Confederacy's need for soldiers drew enslavers and overseers into the Army and provided an opportunity for Black men and women to become increasingly autonomous. When the Emancipation Proclamation came into effect, setting enslaved people free in Confederate-held territory, despite strong resistance from their owners, many simply walked away from their plantations. Over 100,000 signed up to fight for Union forces and help win the war. The passing of the 13th Amendment ended slavery in the United States for good, but left freed Black people with complicated decisions to make about how to best claim their place in the nation. So why does it matter? The American Civil War didn't just change the day-to-day experiences of enslaved people in America. It finally set them free. But Black Americans were soon to find that liberty, for them at least, was full of both promise and peril. How did the Civil War transform the lives of African Americans?